So I started making a Seaglass necklace. I've been collecting Seaglass for several years, and it just dawned on me that folks might be interested in how I made a Seaglass necklace. So I've got a drill that I can drill holes through the Seaglass. It's basically a small diamond bit. It's just got diamonds glued onto the end of the bit, and so what I do, I've got a bunch of them already done, and so what I've done is I've jerry rigged. I've cut up. It's an old milk carton, plastic milk carton, as a guide, and I take the Seaglass and I put it on the milk carton, and I poked a hole in the top of the other milk carton so that I can put the drill bit through it. And then I use my vice grips to hold it still. And you have to adjust the vice grips. You want to be able to hold the Seaglass still, but you don't want to grip it so tight that you actually break the Seaglass. I've broken several, so you have to get it just right. So you're constantly adjusting your vice grips, because the Seaglass, of course, isn't all the same thickness. So you want it to be tight enough that it'll hold it still, but not so tight that you'll break it. And then you want your hole to be in the center, which that one's not in the center of your Seaglass. So it takes some doing to get it all aligned. And the clear is the colored is a little bit easier than the clear. Here's some of the breakage that I've got, and so you have to have the glass in the water, otherwise it overheats and shatters. So I set the drill bit into where the hole is in the milk carton, or my guide. And the guide also makes it so that you're not grabbing the Seaglass directly with the vice grips. That would also break the Seaglass. So when you turn it on, it'll jump around a little bit, but the guide will help hold it where you want it. The sound that it makes will tell you that it's in place. You can also see in the water, you'll see kind of it almost looks like smoke coming off of the Seaglass as the glass is being worn away. You can also feel the drill bit going down, down, down into the glass. So get a feel for it as it goes. It makes a different sound as it goes down. And then the hard part is knowing when it finishes. It slowly goes down into the glass, and then it'll either make a clunking sound when it goes to the end, or it will change tones. We'll see what this one does. This is I've been using this bit for a while, so it's a little bit slower. They wear out. And the water does get milky as you use it. And don't rub your eyes while you're doing this, because you do get little bits of glass on your hands. You need to wash your hands, because there's glass in the water, obviously. Okay, it's changed tone. It's kind of quiet now, so I assume it's gone through the glass. And so I'll check it. I didn't get a clunking sound, so I'll pull it out. Turn off the drill. Sometimes you hear a clunking sound, and sometimes it just changes tone. This time it just changed tone. It got kind of quiet. And you look and see, and yes, it did go through, and I didn't get any breakage, so this was a good drill. It's not perfectly centered, but that's the beauty of this. It's not all going to be perfect, but when it gets on the necklace, I think it looks great. I'm doing clear glass right now. I've got a mix of colored on the necklace, and you'll see that shortly when I show you how I string it. So like I said, I've almost got my Seaglass necklace complete. Got to put a few more on. It's not quite long enough. So what you need to do to put the Seaglass on, I'm using 50-pound braided fishing line. It's nice and thick and plenty strong. And to keep it from fraying when I cut it, I torch it just a little bit with my Bic lighter. And in between each of the Seaglass, I put a little silver bead. It's got a small hole, so I can't put too big a bead on the fishing line, or it won't go through. But the beads make it so that the Seaglass can move. If it was just Seaglass, the necklace would be too stiff. So you put on the Seaglass is pretty easy to put on. It goes right through. And I'm not using a needle because the fishing line is pretty thick, and a double strand wouldn't go through, so I have to muscle it through, get on through there. So anyway, push that on through. Usually it's pretty easy to go through the Seaglass. This one's got a small hole. Let's see. Try another one. Try another one that's more easy. Alright, so I put the Seaglass on, and then It's easier this C to C. The B goes on. You just do that over and over again till you get to the end. So I completed the build on my Seaglass. It took me years to collect the Seaglass, and it took me probably 10 hours to drill out all the glass, and then another 3 or 4 hours to string it. But this is the finished product. I finished it off with a square knot, and I singed the end of the line to get some balls on the end of it. And this is the finished product. It fits over my head, so there it is. Ta-da! Mission complete.